How you doing, class? Today I'm going to teach you guys how to draw an eyeball with a pencil and a piece of paper. I hope you like it. Just come on over, check it out. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is come up with a shape of an eyeball like this. Very simple. Okay, I'm going to do that. And then in the corners, I like to keep it a little bit dark in the middle. Come up here so the eyelid exposed. You want the middle to be the highest point and it to come down around the edges. In the bottom, same thing. In the middle, thickest. On the edges, thinnest. You can make it as dark or as light as you like. Okay. Alright, next is the hard part. The actual eyeball. Okay? A lot of people make a mistake and they draw a complete circle in the middle there, but if you look at somebody's eye, you can tell that that's usually not the case. So you want to kind of bring your circle around like this, so that most or some of the eyeball, the circular shape of the eyeball, is not exposed. Okay, you're gonna make it circular. It's okay to make the outside of the eyeball darker because that's how it is in real life. Okay, so here we go. And there's that. Okay? Okay. Next thing we want to do is think about making the pupil of the eyeball, which is in the middle, as we know. Okay. You can make the pupil big or small, depending on how much light we think is reflecting in that eyeball. Pupil generally is pretty much black throughout, except for a little tiny spot that is used to emphasize the reflection of the light. Okay, so there's that. Okay, now we want to darken outside, darken up his pupils, try to give her some, make it as round as possible. As we're doing that, we're kind of meshing things together a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're going to get to the outside of the eye, okay? In the corner of the eyes, it's okay to darken it down in there. Put a little bit of emphasis on the wrinkling of the eye, and then when we're doing the pupil, we're going to basically put little lines that shoot outward from the pupil. And if you look in the mirror close at your own eye, you can see this is what takes place. Alright, there we go. Okay, now darken this up. We darken under here to show that there is, to show proximity. The eyeball is behind the eyelid. So in order to show that, we're going to darken the top and the bottom of the eyelid. Okay, like so. Alright, there we go. So now we have the eye. Now we need to make the eyelashes. And the eyelashes come from the eyelid, and you're going to make sure it's in the middle. And we'll make this a manly eye, so we'll keep the eyelashes relatively short, both on top and on bottom. And again, we want to make the eyelashes longer in the middle and shorter on the outside. Okay. this little part of the eye right here. And I don't like this, a little bit too much white over on this side, so I'm going to darken it in. Darken it in. Okay, now we can add some age lines underneath the eyes. Okay. And on top also. Okay, if we want to get really creative, we can go ahead and add in an eyelash. Like so. Make it a little darker to match the proportion of the eye and the eyelash. Okay, there's an eye. Alright, now we can add some shading under here. This helps give the eye the appearance as though it's three-dimensional. And above the eye also. Right back in here, a little bit of shading. Down here. And if we wanted to, we can expand down a little bit. Showing a couple more wrinkles. We can make this an old person or young person at this point, depending on what we're trying to get going here. And there we have an eye. I hope you like it. Pretty simple, pretty easy to follow. Well, good luck. Try this at home.